Hello everyone, today we're making Cuban Picadillo, which is a type of ground beef with potatoes in it, and it's simmered in a tomato sauce with wine. It's really delicious. It goes great with white rice, or it goes great with the arroz con gris. You'll find the recipe, a recipe on my link. So let's get this baby started, alright? For the picadillo, you're going to be needing one whole green pepper, diced. You're going to be needing about a quarter cup of sliced olives, Spanish olives with manzanilla. You're going to need one whole medium onion diced. You're going to need one medium tomato diced. Quarter cup of tomato paste. Cup of vegan red wine. I'm going to be using Life Smart Ground. Okay, the original crumbles. You don't get the Mexican flavored one. You're going to need a tablespoon each of turmeric, oregano, garlic powder, and cumin. And let's get this started. And here in the pan, I already have a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil sauteing. So let's get this rolling here. And you're also going to need salt and pepper for taste. And a no beef bouillon, or you can use the like a mushroom powder if you have it. Sometimes what I do is I take dried mushrooms, whatever you find at the store, you know, shiitakes or button mushrooms, whatever, the dehydrated ones, and I put it in my coffee mill and I grind it up, and I use that. That gives it a real earthy, beefy flavor to your food. So that's another way of trying to get that not beef flavor in your food. So we're going to go ahead and just throw pretty much everything in here. The onion, the green pepper, and the tomatoes. We're going to let that cook down. So it's almost, the onions are translucent and everything is breaking down, especially the tomatoes, okay? And I'll be back. So at this point that everything's broken down, we can go ahead and bloom our spices and our herbs. So I have the turmeric, the garlic, the oregano, and the cumin. Put that in there. Let that bloom. Good 30 seconds. Oh, this smells amazing. Now we're going to add the not beef bouillon, or your dried mushroom powder. If you're going to use the dried mushroom powder, I will probably use about a half a tablespoon. You could also get dried mushroom powder at the Asian market, but it's much cheaper and more natural if you make your own with the dried mushroom powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my crumbles, one whole packet. Break it down. Add your red wine. Mix it up. Add about a cup of water. Yeah, a cup of water. With these crumbles, lower your heat to a very low, like a real low simmer. Cracked pepper, about a quarter teaspoon of cracked pepper, your olives, your diced potatoes. I use organic potatoes, so I'm going to go ahead and use the skin. So if it's not organic, I recommend that you peel it. So see, just little cubes. The smaller they are, the quicker it cooks. So these are probably about a ½ inch by ½ inch cubes. Add your tomato paste. Mix everything well. And at this point, some Cuban people put raisins in it. You could add 1/8 of a cup of dried raisins, black raisins. And I would add it at this point so it could go ahead and cook through. I don't care for the raisins, but again, some people do. So at this point, I would add the raisins and just let this simmer so it gets nice and thick. And the potatoes will cook through. I'd say probably about 15 minutes. So keep it on low heat. Let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll show you the end product. All right. So I'm back. Just wanted to add a quick note. I ended up adding about another cup and a cup and a quarter of water, and I forgot to mention you also need to add salt to flavor, just to taste. So I added about a tablespoon of salt. So just wanted to let you know what I did behind the scenes, and we'll be back again. This time it'll be for the finished product. Thanks. So here we are. Thought I'd show you this. You see, it's nice and dry. A picadillo. And you want the potatoes to stay somewhat al dente. I mean, I like mine al dente. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. And if you put the raisins, they'll be nice and plump. So I'm going to serve this with the arroz con gris that I have on the other burner cooking, and I'll show you. Oh, and I'm going to make some plantains. So I'll show you this when it's all done up. So here we have the picadillo right here. As you can see, it has the nice soft potatoes, and the olives came out real nice and creamy, chunky. I served it up with some Cuban black rice with black beans in it and some green plantains. You could also serve it with a salad. If you don't want it with Cuban rice, you can just have it with white rice. It's really tasty, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. It's really scrumptious food, and thanks for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye.